Alright, change the angle a little bit so you guys can see it a little more. Hopefully you can see it a little more. As far as making these videos, I'm still working on that. And it's been a rough year as far as my short tripods go. I don't know, I broke 2 of them. So, rolled my tool cart over here so that I'd have something to prop something up on. Anyway, so it looks like, as far as the battery box goes, right here, I'm going to have to separate this thing in half. The one thing, other than this car just being completely awesome, I haven't had to do hardly anything to it except for that front end click, is that when you go to work on it, there's a lot of work. So we're going to just take this cage off, and in order to do that, I'm going to have to, I'll prop this front end up. Let me grab something here. Alright, so we'll just stick this here foam block under here. Which I love these things. So you're just like, I'll have to prop this up. I'm going to have to take the shocks off, this tower, then take the bolts out under here. And I got this one on each side, and then this whole thing should come off. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got basically the cage is loose in the back, basically. Alright, it is now. In order to take the rest of the cage off, I got a screw here and here to take the shocks off, and I can just stretch it out. Stretch this over. Pop this bad boy out here. And here. You should be able to get this around like that. So now the cage is off. Alright, so the cage is off. Next thing will be, I have to take these tires off right here. And these take a different size nut than your normal RC. So let me get my 1/4 inch drive set. Now we can take this shock tower off. And I do believe that they make a upgraded one for this. That is aluminum. This one's loose, that one's loose. I believe I have to take this off. Like I said, it's been a while since I've taken this thing and built this thing, I mean. So, remembering how it all goes, that's a real trick. I may have to wash this just to see how it goes back together, who knows. Okay. Alright, so I believe that makes that loose. That loose. Alright, so there's a couple screws right here. Let's take those out. I know I'm cheating. I'm using a drill driver. I said not to. So when I go to put this back together, I will only use a drill driver to run it up. That's it. Okay. Okay, so now what I need to do is let me put you up here. Right here and over here. You need to take that steering linkage out, and then probably take this, and this off so I can lift this up just enough to get the differential out. Maybe not. But first, we're going to go ahead and take these off. So, trigger there, because I don't want I want to get a feel for how it's going to react. Alright, there we are. It's out. Okay, so now I just I need to get this off of here, and it looks like in order to do that I got 2 screws here that probably go, well, let's see how far they go. And that's to hold the pins for the control arm. So I can take this cap off, I think, now. Or not. We got a couple more. And those are smaller. Alright, we'll use the driver for that. And we'll angle y'all down a little bit, so you can see what's going on. Alright, that one's out. Okay, so there it is. There, now comes part, see? And then we can go ahead and this side of the pin has an E-clip on it right here, each side, so I can push these through from the other side. Supposed to be able to. Alright, there's 1, 2. I guess if I forget how to put this together, I still have the instructions, so the instructions will tell me. I have it on paper and I also have it downloaded, so alright, and next take these drive lines out. Let's see. Now I know I Loctite these in, so I wanted to be careful. 1 pin. And the other pin. Alright, drive lines are out. Okay, everything can go over there. Now we just have the differential, and it has a rough feeling to it. So I got a feeling we're gonna have some bad gears here. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Feel that? So let's go ahead and take this apart. Yep, wrong one again. We'll use it. So like I said before, I think what we're going to find is that the screws Okay, so looks like I'm missing one. Let me wipe that off so y'all can see it better. Alright, so my suspicions are correct. Everything here has come loose. See? I don't know if you can, no. Can you see that? Everything has come loose. So it's not seated down into the cup all the way, so it can't work. So taking a look at the ring gear here, clean it off a bit. I don't see any apparent real damage. And on the pinion, some damage on that. I think what I need to do here is go through my parts and see what I have. But first, let's go ahead and take this apart so we can look at them spider gears and see if there's any damage to that. Okay, so first thing I need to do is get me a tray to put all these screws in so I don't lose them. And it looks like I have one that's mostly not used. So we'll use that one. Find all the little screws and put them all in there. And I'm going to go over, I guess, whatever else I found here. All right. So, let's see. On this one, right here, I found the screw, wherever it went. There it is. Let's see here. So it's not a matter of me forgetting to put it in. It broke off right there. And that would be caused from come on, get off. I don't need you no more. That would be caused by the constant slopping back and forth from all that torque, and it would have been a matter of time before all these other ones broke. Okay, so let's go ahead and take those out. See if my one screwdriver I have here will actually fit in it. Alright, so it'll fit in here to take them out. The problem with, I don't know why Losi did this. They wanted to put these Phillips heads in here, and they're like impossible. Get tightened down all the way. So what these really should have been is most likely an Allen head. So you can get them in there at least, you know, like super snug. If I was able to get them in there super snug, the chances of the slapping back and forth would have been a lot less. So we take this off now. Alright, so this gear here, these I call them spider gears. That's because that's what I called them when I was younger, or planetary gears, however you want to call it. Oh, so those look okay. They will probably live. However, I'm thinking I should replace this pinion gear. Not the pinion gear, ring gear. Yeah, ring gear. and the pinion. They really should be, if it was full scale, these really should be like a match set. And it looks like the pin in here is a little loose too. So we're gonna have to get some parts. But yeah, before we go and do that, and in this video, I wanna. Now, I don't remember what brand these are. I just found them. I think it was on eBay. So let's go ahead and take a look at them and see what we're dealing with here. See if this will even be a better deal or not. I mean, it could be just like, you know, the only thing good about it would be this housing right here. This housing looks like it's very well machined, right? The next here will be the screws. Hopefully they have a countersunk head on them. They look like they do. So when I go to put this together, most likely what's going to happen is I'll just put just the smallest dab of Loctite on each one so they don't back off. They are actually a little shorter than the original ones, but it'll be going into aluminum versus plastic, right? So anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give me a like, click, subscribe so you can see the next one. Hit that notification bell. You'll see updates on Facebook and updates on Instagram. I'm on Instagram as rc.mechanic, and on Facebook as RC Mechanic. And this is RC Mechanic saying go ahead and break something so we can figure out how to fix it. See you next time.